Hello and welcome to video number 3. The theme of this video is dealing with negativity and despair. As I said in the previous video, after I got my diagnosis, my main feelings were feelings like failure, shame, worthlessness and regret. I don't think everybody is going to feel like this. But if you do, I think it's only natural. As the shock of the diagnosis diminished, my mind and my body became full of negative emotion and negative thoughts. At the time, my mind just started to totally focus 24 hours a day on only one thing, and that was I was going to die. I was going to die in 3 months, or I was going to die in 6 months, but I was going to die. And as I just said, these thoughts came in over and over and over again. It never stopped all day and most of the night. And as I was watching this, I started to notice a few things about these thoughts, which I think are important, and I'd like to tell you about them. The first thing was that a thought would repeat itself exactly. So a thought that I might have now was exactly the same thought that I had 3 years ago. It wasn't different in any way, the people in it, the place and the situation. The second thing was that in these thoughts, I never died alone. I died in hospitals, I died in my bed, I died back in Australia, or even died at the beach, but I was always had people with me. The third thing was that when I died, people admired me and they admired my attitude. And they even thought, in my fantasy, that life was unfair, that somehow my life was harder than their life. And the fourth thing was that I always died. I never recovered. So these thoughts with this exact same formula repeated over and over and over again. And at some time after the first 2 weeks, I had an idea. I started to write the thoughts down. I wrote them down exactly as I had them in my mind. And if I wrote them down exactly as I had them in my mind, that particular thought never came back. It never repeated. Now, of course, it was replaced by another negative thought. I had plenty of negativity to think about or feel. But if I wrote the next one down, it never came back either. So I started writing them down, lots and lots, page after page. And I kept on writing them down for 2 or 3 weeks until the negativity started to diminish. It got less. And I even had a space in my heart for some positive thoughts. So I wrote them down too. So if there's a hint or a message or something that can help you, it's this. If you are overwhelmed by negative feelings and negative thoughts, then start writing it down. Write them all down. Doesn't matter how small. Write them all down. And don't stop until you feel better. And don't forget to write down the positive ones too, because in their own way, they're extremely valuable. So I hope this helps, and I'll see you in another video. Cheers for now.